guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do just like a laid back kind of chill get ready with me. I'm not doing much today. I'm pretty much just hanging around all day. Yesterday I actually completely rearranged my room, so that's why the background you see is completely different. I kind of just switched two corners in my room, so that's my vanity now. Candle. And when I was cleaning my room yesterday, I realized that I'm not kidding. I have a candle in every single corner of my room. Like there's one right there, there's one next to me over here, on my dresser, and over there. I have a problem. But yeah, I thought we could just hang out together today and get ready. Kind of just like a chill, laid back, like easy everyday look. The look I'm going to do today is pretty much the look I go for when I want to look pulled together, but I don't really want to put a lot of effort into it. I can do this look in about like 10-15 minutes depending on how rushed I feel or how much time I have to get ready, but this look I could basically do with my eyes closed in the dark. The other day I was with Sammy and we were driving around late at night listening to music, which is like what we live for. That's like my favorite thing to do. And then we were talking about like high school and how crazy life is, like how crazy fast it goes by. And then we were thinking, like, looking back on your life, like even just like 3 years ago, so much has happened. I don't know, it just was like freaking us out. I just used my Too Faced Hangover primer. Oh, I should have done that first before I put my lip balm on. Whenever I put a primer on, I don't like to go right in with my foundation because I like to let it sink in for a little bit. So I usually put like a lip balm or lip mask on. This is my favorite lip balm. It's the Smith's Minted Rose Lip Balm, and I really need to get it in a squeezy tube because it's just like not that sanitary to use out of these like you dig your finger in. For foundation today, I'm going back to, this is like an OG. I used to use this in high school and like junior high. The L'Oreal True Match. And I'm in the shade Natural Buff N3, but I used to use this all the time in like high school, junior high, and when I used to do my makeup back then, I didn't even use like tools. I would just use my fingers or like those white little triangle sponges. I'm just going to pour a little bit onto my beauty blender and then work it in. Later today, I can't even see what I'm doing. Later today, my family and I were gonna go see Patriots Day, which I'm kind of excited about, but also a little nervous. Not nervous, but just like, it's gonna be kind of hard to watch. And we just watched the HBO documentary about the marathon. I won't go into detail about it because it's a really touchy subject, so. And I was just thinking about this earlier this morning too. It's so crazy how I do my makeup now as opposed to how I did it in high school. Like I used to put 95 layers of mascara on and I would literally just wear foundation and powder. Like I didn't put bronzer on. Actually I put bronzer on, but all over my face. And I'm going for like a more dewy, fresh look because my skin, I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about it a lot, but my skin gets really dry, especially in the winter because I live up north and it gets really cold and the air is really dry. So I'm always doing like different face masks. Skincare is more, I feel skincare is way more important than makeup because it's your only skin. You're going to be living in it for the rest of your life. You might as well start taking care of it now. I forgot how much I loved this foundation. It's so natural and like not dewy, but it's more of like a natural satin finish, if you know what I mean. You catch my drift. I just need to drink this tea really quick. How cute is this mug? Sammy got this for me for Christmas. It says you can't buy happiness, but you can buy donuts, and it's kind of the same thing. Donuts are life. Tarte Shapetape. This is seriously the best concealer ever. And it goes such a long way. So normally you guys would see me like do the triangle with my concealer, but literally all you have to do is a line because it's so full coverage and like just bomb that you don't need a lot at all. Like that's all I have to do. I just love it. And normally on like a day-to-day basis, this is the look I do when I want to put makeup on, like I said, but I don't want to do too much. I usually just do my entire face, and I don't do my eyeshadow or anything because my eyes actually take me the longest, especially my mascara, even though I usually just wear mascara on a day-to-day because, let's get real, I don't really feel like putting lashes on every day. But I always use 2 different kinds of mascara. I've been doing this for years now. I don't remember where I picked it up from. I'm pretty sure I got it like from a magazine or something, but I've always used 2 different mascaras, one for lengthening and one for volumizing. And I do like 2 layers of each. And if you're wondering how to do like an easy look really fast, I would just say to pick a look that you really like and just keep doing it over and over again until you can do it basically with your eyes closed. Like once you have the look down, you basically don't even have to think about it. You can just do it, and it's like autopilot once you start doing it so often. I'm using my e.l.f. HD Under Eye Setting Powder. I love it. And then I'm just going to set my whole face with my Maybelline Fit Me in 220. I've been using this powder for years, literally. Probably since I was in junior high, maybe high school. I didn't really start wearing makeup until high school, I think. Like I would wear like mascara and eyeliner in junior high and everything, but I didn't really start getting into makeup until high school, and then I didn't really start getting into like this kind of makeup, like foundation, concealer, translucent powder, contour, highlight, until 2 years ago. So maybe when I was like 19 or 20. The only thing I'm doing on my eyes is mascara. I normally don't do eyeshadow or anything on a day-to-day. If I'm just gonna be like running errands or going out, being low-key. Sometimes I'll just put like bronzer in my crease just to give it like a little more depth and warmth. But that's it. I'm just more into like natural makeup lately. This is my favorite like drugstore mascara for volumizing and lengthening. It's not focusing. There you go. It's the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. Right now, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm actually only using like natural daylight and like this little tiny, I don't even know what it is, like a little tiny box light that's on like the lowest setting. So let me know if you guys like this lighting or not. Most of the lighting right now is natural sunlight and like a lamp that's right behind me. This is my other favorite mascara from the drugstore. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. They look pretty much like the same thing, but they're different. And whenever I do my mascara, no matter how careful I am, I always get it on the top of my eyelids. So once I do my mascara, I just let it sit there for like a minute to let it dry, and then you can just take a Q-tip and it'll like literally just flake off. I'm just gonna let it sit, and then I'm gonna do my bronzer. I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is the best bronzer at the drugstore, and it smells like a tropical escape. Oh my god, it literally just smells like summer. And I love it. They do have really good bronzers. I have always loved their Bronze Booster. It's in like a brown packaging. I actually think I have it. This is the bronzer I always used to use in high school. Like, I would repurchase this so many times. This was the only bronzer I used to use, and I just loved it so much because it's such a good, like, natural bronzer. Physicians Formula is a more expensive brand at the drugstore. I think their bronzers are like 15 bucks, but that's better than it being like 45. I feel like you get the bang for your buck because they last forever. Now I'm just going to wipe off my mascara from my eyelids. Today I'm actually going to be putting a little bronzer in my crease just to give it a little warmth. I'm using the same exact bronzer that's on my face with a really large fluffy blending brush from Morphe. And I'm just being really messy with it. This is literally what I do every single day. plus or minus this stuff I'm doing right now. This is a good trick, like if you're in a rush or don't have a lot of makeup with you, you can put bronzer in your crease. That will kind of tie together your look, and it'll just give your eyes a little more definition and warmth. Then it just ties together your look. I really can't with these freaking side hairs. And I'm just gonna fill in my brows. You know, the routine. Nothing really ever changes about my brow routine. I always use a brow pencil. Whichever one I have or happen to grab. This is the Anastasia one. And I kind of just line the bottom of my brow. And then make little tiny strokes all throughout the rest of my brow. I've tried brow powders and brow pomades and I just don't like them. I don't know if it's because my skin is so dry or what, but they just like don't stay on my eyebrows, and the only product I've found that works for me is a pencil, and it's the easiest for me to apply. Yeah, your eyebrows should be sisters, not twins. How do you guys feel about girls flaunting, or not flaunting, but even just having nipple piercings? Like, it's so trendy right now and like everyone's getting them, and that's cool. I would never get them because fucking ow. I don't know why people get so offended when they see a girl take a picture and you can see their nipple piercings. Like, isn't that like the reason you want to get a piercing? To like kind of show it off? And who cares if they're showing it off? Like, it's their body. If you don't like it, don't look at it. My camera just stopped recording because I was out of memory. But I just set my brows with the Anastasia Tinted Brow Gel in Espresso. I was saying before my camera cut me off that it has like always baffled me when people comment on other people's tattoos or piercings and say they don't like them or like they shouldn't have them or get them. Like, first of all, it's not your body, and it's not your money that you're spending on a tattoo or piercing, so why should it matter to you? It's not your body. Why should it concern you? You know? Just like, let people live. For highlight, I think you guys have seen me use this. I'm using the Essence Pure Nude Highlight. This is my favorite drugstore highlight. It's like $5, I think. And it's just bomb. I tend to use a lot of it because I just like the look of glowy cheeks. If you didn't use a lot of highlight like I did, this could be like a natural highlight, but I just like to pack it on. Sometimes I'll literally just put this all over my face because it's so pretty. I've been talking about this for way too long, but if someone has a tattoo or piercing and you don't like it, that's fine, but just keep it to yourself. Like, it's not your body, it's not what you're choosing to do, it's their body. Leave them alone. Let them live their life. That pretty much completes this look. That's basically all I do on like a day-to-day, everyday, fresh, fast, dewy skin, natural makeup look. That's a mouthful, but that's pretty much all I do. I am going to be putting a lipstick on today just because I really want to try it out. It's one of the new Wet n Wild liquid lipsticks and I'm so excited. I just watched Casey Holmes' swatch video the other day and it made me want to buy every single one. So that's pretty much why I'm wearing it today. I'm not going to fill my entire lips in with this, but I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Iconic Nude. I normally line my lips if I'm wearing a liquid lip just because it's like a guide for me, because I tend to overline my lips a little bit and it helps me. And I'm using the, like I said, the Wet n Wild liquid lipsticks, or the new ones, and I'm using the shade Rebel Rose, and this is what they look like. Hold on, you can't really like see it. This is what they look like. They're really cute. I like the packaging a lot. They're called the Megalast Liquid Catsuits. And I don't know if Wet n Wild was always cruelty free, but they are now, which I like. Oh, they don't smell bad either. I like this. I love this color. Oh my god. I freaking love these, you guys. They're so easy to apply and the formula is so good. They're really comfortable. I do always wear like a lip balm or lip mask underneath all my liquid lipsticks because my lips get so dry that it's uncomfortable for me to wear them most of the time. But if you have that same problem, I would recommend trying to put like a lip mask or lip balm underneath all of your liquid lips. I just had this on today, and before I applied anything, I kind of just dabbed away the excess. I just realized I forgot to put mascara on my bottom lashes. Hold on. I think these are my new favorite liquid lipsticks ever. The formula is so good. They're not drying at all, and they're not like sinking into the creases of my lips, which I really enjoy because a lot of liquid lipsticks I own do that. But these are so freaking good, and I love this shade. Again, I'm wearing Rebel Rose. Oh my god, what is my problem today? And this is the packaging. They have, I got mine at Walgreens. I think they had, why can't this focus? I got mine at Walgreens. I think they had like 8 to 10 different shades. Casey Holmes swatched them just the other day. So I'm just going to set my face, and then this look is complete. As always, I used the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. I've been using it for like 2 years now. It's my favorite setting spray of all time because it sets your makeup so nicely. It takes away the powderiness, and it literally gives you like a chilling effect or chilling sensation. That's it for this look. Pretty basic. Again, this look usually takes me around 10 to 15 minutes depending on how much time I have to get ready or if I'm rushing or whatever, but yeah, so that completes this look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!